some of you who are already seated will not need to take your seats. There's a around 7 years ago, I went to an event very similar to this, except there was 1,000 people in a room, in a physical room. Back when those days we didn't know what lockdown was, and I went to learn about mindset, about how to have a wealth mindset. Uh, and I remember when I rocked up at that event, it's because I grew up shy, I grew up the introvert, I grew up fear of everything, fear of judgment, fear of what other people may think, what other people may say. And because I grew up that way, so I was the person who sat in the corner of the room. Mm, I think the equivalent of online event would be those of you who have your cameras off. That would be me, right? So the only way I could hide is the corner of the room. I wanted to learn, but I was afraid of people. They had networking times. They would say, okay, everybody who would like to share or who would like to introduce themselves. When people volunteered, I'll be thinking, okay, cool. As long as I don't volunteer, I'm safe. And then what happened is the speaker from stage started selecting people. I seen him start to swipe. I stood up. I ran to the bathroom. I ran to the washroom. I thought, no way. I mean, he's not picking me. So I disappeared. And I came back. Day one passed by. I didn't volunteer. Even the partner shares, I didn't share with anybody anything. They stood up, raising energy, dancing. I was like, what's dancing got to do with wealth mindset? I can make money sitting. I don't need to dance. So I kept myself to myself, but I realized that that wasn't the problem. It wasn't about dancing. It was just about my willingness to show up and the way I show up. It was about my internal fears. It was about my fear of rejection. It was my fear of what other people may think. It was the thought that, it's really tiring. I think if I sit here, I'll get the same result anyway. Why do I need to stand up? It was my thought of, if I go on stage or get selected on stage, what if I fall over? All of these thoughts were happening in my mind. Everything. I made every excuse I could make. Until the speaker on stage said one thing, and he said, in life, he said, how you do anything is how you do everything. He said, I believe how you are in this room. This isn't the first time, those of you who were late, that's not the first time you were late. You probably missed other opportunities too. Those of you who, for whatever reason, and this would happen in a call like this, some people can't tune in. I can't tune in, so that's it. Then I don't tune in. I can't find the link, okay, then I don't tune in. How much effort do we put in? I haven't got the resources. What if you become resourceful? What if you find a way? Nah. It's maybe just not meant to be. I can't find the link. Especially spiritual people say that all the time, huh? No, well, they're not selecting me, so it looks like the universe says it's not my time yet. Let me go back to sleep and go back to my thinking and visualization, and hopefully watching another 100 of Master Sri Akarshana's videos will bring some lights to my life. We go through so much of these thoughts. And I come to realize many years later, and then also after the training and initiations and all these things I had with my master, my teachers, is that a lot of it has to do with the way we show up. And I want you to write this inside your notebook now. Is, how do I show up? I want you to write that down. How do I show up? And by writing that down, I'm guessing that over the coming minutes and hours and days and weeks and months, because you wrote that down, it will come into your conscious. It will come into your awareness of how are you showing up right now? How are you showing up right now? Are you full of energy? Or are you even trying to be full of energy? I see Judith now on her hair and everything, showing up very well. You see, now everybody's sitting up straight. And then obviously you have some stubborn people who are, I know what you're trying to do, but you're not going to get me to do that shit. This isn't about me wanting you to do anything. And this isn't about the dance, it's not about the stretch, it's not about the way you dress, it's not about any of that. It's about your efforts and how you show up. You see, energy out, energy in. What you put out, you get back. How many of you believe that to be true? Some people, and especially during our training days out in India, our masters will always say, it's not about how you train in front of master. It's about how you train when you're by yourself, when you're behind closed doors. That's what matters, because master can't be standing here looking at you every day. Have you done that yet? Are you showing up? Can't be. This is your discipline then. It's phenomenal when we do our yoga practices in a one big hall. We practice. You have 100 people in the hall. We hold. Oh, open up, upside down, one arm on the ground. We open up, lift up, stretch up, and then everybody's stretching up. And it's really interesting. I will walk down this way, and in the corner of my eye, I see that side dropping. I will turn this way. Phenomenal. Those guys push up, I don't know what happens. It must be master's energy or something. The moment my eyes go there, the moment their eyes come to me, their body is back up again. It's a fascinating thing. We say hold boat pose. Okay, hold. They're holding. Everyone's shaking. I go this way. I say hold, lift up. I see in the corner of my eye this side drop down. I look back this way. Oh, back up. It's like it's miracle. It's miraculous. It's almost like you would think that I have some magical power in a way where I just look one way and suddenly their boat pose is perfect. And I would have this conversation. I would say, it's not about me watching. Is on one layer. You see, the layers we had and we were expressing early this morning, I say, we could look at it where if this is you, this is all the people on the Zoom call. That's one layer that's observing you. Some people have gallery screen and they're observing. And I'm sure by now, how many of you already can pick out a handful of people who you know have high energy on this call? How many of you can pick out those people? Like who have big smiles? You already know. You have an idea. How many of you actually know those 3 people by name already? Like you know them by name already. You can pick out 3 people you know have high energy. They have some positivity about them, right? Let me ask you this question, right? In a scenario where, let's say you have a business, and let's say you are looking to recruit some people to join your team, to employ some people. In which category would you be more inclined to speak to and be interested in? The ones that have more energy and smiling and more motivated, or the ones that have less? Which one? More or less? More? Let's put it another way. What about those of you who are trying to attract your soulmate? The love of your life. And you look around, which ones are you more attracted to? The ones who are smiling with bigger smiles and more positivity, or the ones with less? Which one? You see? So we can say, oh, how you show up, universe will respond and they're watching you. Let's not even go as far as universe or God or creator. Don't even go that far. Just go to this Zoom call. One layer. How about that? Are we watching? Yes. Are we watching? Now everybody's smiling. Pick me, pick me. Pick me. Pick me. Everybody's like, yeah, I'm smiling. Pick me. You never know. Maybe that you're the dream guy, the dream girl of your life is now swiping and thinking. Maybe they're swiping this Zoom call right now. Are you swiping left or swiping right? What are you doing? Maybe they're swiping right now. You never know. Maybe just because the way you smile, they start conversating with you. You never know. So you don't need to say. And at that point, you will say, oh my God, I manifested. The way you showed up, you manifested. You say universe responded, but universe responded through that inner layer, no? Universe, everything responded through inner layer only. So, you need to see your life like this. If you are here, you need to understand this. You know what I really don't, well, I do understand. I just find them interesting. One day, I believe we went into some electronic shop to buy some webcam or something like that, and I think we were with Kaina Chibaria, and Chibaria was doing some Instagram story, you know, like you do, doing some Instagram story, and the lady at the cashier, what are you doing? Who are you filming? Did you just catch me? Did you just catch me on your phone? Okay, no. What were you doing? Chibaria said, no, sorry, it was just an Instagram story. No, but I think you were pointing it my way. Let me delete it. Delete it now. And Chibaru said, I didn't catch you. No, show me. I want to see you deleting it. You can't just capture me. Wait, I don't know where you're going to put my video. We said, okay, we delete. It's okay, we delete. That's okay. It's really interesting these days. People sticking stickers over cameras, and this camera, laptop camera, slide stickers, and phone cameras, and be careful of this. Oh no, Google is watching us. Alexa is listening to you. Everyone is recording you these days, and everybody gets so freaked out about, oh my God, everybody's spying on us. Number one, the thing I don't quite get is, what do all these average people who are totally paranoid and scared of these things, what do they get up to in their private time? I don't even know if I want to ask that question. Seriously, how sexy does it get? Come on. What do you do? What are you afraid of? What's going to happen? And out of the millions and millions and billions of people, tell me, what? Come on. What is it that you do in that bedroom that is so different? What are you afraid of? And people are afraid, I'm being captured anywhere. Today, let me reveal a universal truth to you. Forget Alexa. Forget Facebook, forget your webcam, forget your mobile, your iPad, your laptop, forget all of that. The universe is watching you every single moment of every single day. They are watching how you show up. They are watching how you are. They are watching what are you, what vibration are you, and they're responding directly to every single moment of you. How many of you believe that to be true, by the way? You are freaking out about cameras and microphones and these things. Let me tell you something. Universe channeled through humans to create cameras and microphones. Universe's cameras is not just a 1080, 4K, 8K. It's like 1000K clarity on everything that you're doing. It hears everything that you say. It hears everything that you think. It responds to everything that you feel. It observes the way you act and how you act and what you do in every single moment of time. People can call it karma. People can call it judgment. They can call it law of attraction, manifestation. But it's happening in every single moment. And they do it through so many different layers. If universe was this here, then you need to understand right now, you being here, guess what? Okay. How many eyeballs do you have watching you on this Zoom call? A lot. You got a few hundred. Now you're freaking out thinking, that's why I'm not doing that dancing shit. No. That's not that. That's the least of your concern. The 600 people is least of your concern. Then you can say outer layer. We can say you guys on the Zoom call. I'm on the other side of this watching every one of you on multiple screens. This camera system is very, very, very unique. You've got CCTV everywhere now. So now you have another layer watching. Imagine those of you who are thinking, oh, wouldn't it be nice to one day maybe collaborate with the I Am Creator team or collaborate with Master or maybe go on a Kenya trip or a Himalaya trip or come to Wealth Yogi or whatever. Maybe sometime it'll be nice to hang out. Well, guess what? Do you think I am observing in some way or something? Do you think I'm observing? Am I watching? Of course I'm watching. Who do you think I notice? Who do you think I notice? Well, for sure, those of you who are like, I see you, so you're noticeable. You are. But I see you and we kind of skip that one, you know. It's kind of like, okay, not really interested. Swipe left. Right? And so we're watching. And those who shine and we always see, and those of you who have been in this, you see, like, people like Sarah, some of you have seen LOA coach Sarah. From the moment she stepped into this space, always shining, always sharing, always contributing. Then we talk about doing collaboration with her. People like Maria. Now some of you know she's working with the I Am Creator team, doing all this stuff with us now. Right? You see Eli with that energy. You see so many with that energy. Ara, Jackie. We see so many people. You see Axel. Axel always rocks up. Not Axel don't just rock up, let me tell you. Axel rocks up with a cape. Like, I'm talking about like real superhero, like that real superhero shit. Like serious, real cape. He rocks up. He stands out. Do I notice? Of course I notice. If there's certain opportunities that come up, if there's certain things that, who do I call upon? I call upon these people. And then people will say, oh my God, she's so lucky she got that opportunity. Nothing's luck. There's no accidents in life. There's no accidents in life. It's just that if you are hiding and you are afraid, you're afraid of so many different things that you can't even just show up or playful out. We are only talking about 2 layers. Now you're thinking, well, who are you? Who wants to be selected by you anyway? No, not many people want to. But what about this outer layer? You don't think all these cameras are going on also? You don't think every moment and every time people are observing, things connect. Opportunities come the way we show up.